Hi, and welcome to Commerce Snacks. Since our last podcast, we have actually done a webinar on customer portals and portals in general.
And this is a really hot topic in B2B. It has become the path towards the next level of customer experience. Because if we are looking into the digital maturity model for B2B sales and marketing, once upon a time, most companies started with like a reactive corporate website or a product site just showing the different kind of products. That was the start point. But then the most companies, or at least a lot of companies, have added like the order possibility. They have like set up an e-commerce with an ERP integration. The possibility to order is there. Some has also become more proactive with a unified commerce perspective, meaning targeting the full customer journey, increased experience, integrated lead generation, chat on their like open e-commerce site. And then, since I would say like a few years ago, but even more now, we are seeing that the natural step for most customers today is to like creating this customer portal. And when I'm saying customer portal, and my definition, or the more common definition, is that a customer portal is an interface that gives a customer like a total visibility into the interactions with your company or our company. And then when I'm saying customer portals, that is maybe not true as well, but because I'm talking about all kind of portals, because it could be like a partner portal, it could be a vendor portal, it could be an employee portal. When we're talking about employee portals, it could be a procurement portal, order portal, and then we have self-service portals, we have community portals, we have knowledge portals, and maybe I've forgotten something.
It's a lot of portals,
yes,
indeed. And why do companies invest in customer portals? Why? What are the overall objectives in doing these kind of investments? And we see that companies invest in portals in general because they want to increase self-service capabilities, and by that you allow the relationships to be strengthened. The overall customer experience is going to be better. And why is that? It's because we find that in reports and others, customers, they actually want to own and access their own data. They want to see and access the kind of products and services they have with your business. They want to access this information on any device, on any time, because the surrounding processes and content related to the products and services you can offer, that's what they want to access time and time again. And by doing this the right way, you actually help to increase the overall customer engagement, because you can allow your communication to be more on the customer terms. If the customer prefers to go to an FAQ, you can power that FAQ to be more smart, to be based on buying preference or order history. You can allow for more smart and modern chat tools and chatbots to allow service either prior or after a sale. And you can have personal notifications. Depending on the kind of portal you're setting up, the personal notifications can either guide to assist when the next shipment's going to come in, or when it's time to make a next service appointment on your machine park. So this helps actually to increase the customer loyalty, because you can allow for this tailored, personalized experience, because you have all this data and information available. That means your cross-sell and upsell opportunities are going to be more accurate. So it helps to create this stickiness effect. It means that your customers, they don't want to go anywhere else if you implement this the right way.
So it's a lot of different kind of objectives. And I really like the last one, because if you get this stickiness effect, people are coming to you, they're staying with you, and then they're not going to like other marketplaces or distributors or to other abroad going buying things somewhere else.
Exactly.
That could be a problem for a lot of B2B customers today.
Indeed.
But do you have some more objectives?
Well, in the last snacks we talked about this new normal. We discussed the more contactless selling, the hybrid selling, and this is the new normal. We need to adapt that. Customers nowadays are interacting in more touch points and channels, and allowing for these different kind of customer portals to stitch information together. This is actually an opportunity for you to start to engage with customers in their channels and devices of choice.
And I'm also thinking about efficiency.
Yes, a very good point. On an efficiency aspect as well, if we allow for all these capabilities of self-service and automation and things to be digitized, it means that your service staff, your sales staff can stop doing these routine tasks for your clients, like giving up order history and financial information and so on. It means that the service staff and sales staff can actually free up time to do more value-added things that helps bring in new business or bigger business for your company, actually.
So then the question is, where to start? And that's very much depending on where are you on the maturity ladder. So depending on if you are very early in your maturity from a digital standpoint, or have you come far and have a lot of focus on customer journey, or you're data driven, etc. So that depends very much where you should focus and where you should start, what kind of capabilities you should offer the customers. But it could be that you are starting with content, or you're starting with order, and then you increase with more knowledge and self-service capabilities. The question to ask is, do we have all the processes? Do we have the IT architecture? Do we have the talents on board so we actually can do it? And do we have the data? Is the data in a shape so we actually can deliver it to the customer? So that kind of things you have to think about, so you have that in place, supporting the ambitions that you're going for.
Yep, and it comes down to the existing systems, I would say. If you invested a lot in your e-commerce solutions and you want to enable these kind of more personalized experiences around the transactional part, maybe you start to build out self-service and customer portals capabilities from the e-commerce solutions. If it's around information and around the customer information, maybe your CRM is up to the task to actually build and extend capabilities out of your CRM. If it's around content, maybe your CMS is up for the task. And if you're maybe on a Dynamics suite, running on the cloud and so on, they actually have these Power Apps capabilities that you can target specific use cases and then create a customer portal-like experience from that platform. So it's coming down to what kind of systems you have. And then for the more mature customers that have these up-to-date systems and modern architecture, they can actually create these custom applications, meaning that they actually bring in a new customer-facing storefront where these underlying systems from e-commerce, from CRM, from ERP is then feeded up to create this consolidated, unified experience. So in one single application, you can actually target both internally and externally different experiences for different users.
And that is what the wish for most of the customers today.
Yes.
This experience for the customer and all kind of self-service capabilities.
Indeed, indeed.
And what kind of learnings do we have? Yeah, and that is actually the topics for the next podcast. Because in the next podcast we will talk about learnings from projects, from customers and reports and etc. So please welcome to the next podcast for learnings about portal projects.
Please. See you.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.